Chapter 3. The Ridge. Night presses in slow and full, the way snow presses on a roof you aren't sure can take it. The desert hums beneath it, whispering through cracked stone and thorn like the earth's lungs still work even if its heart doesn't. I can't sleep. Asa can. She's curled with her knife under her chin, breath steady and low like she's learned to rest only by pretending she's hunting. The stars above us look bruised, red and yellowed, hanging low enough to scrape a finger on. I'm on watch. That means listening to wind and dirt argue about who owns what. It means trying not to count breaths that don't belong to me. It means thinking about Gren Bachman, though I try not to. The ridge rises out of the plain like a crooked finger. Rocks stacked by no human pattern. We camped against it because the overhang keeps the wind from stealing the fire's voice. The flame's small, mostly embers now. I feed it slivers of wood and whisper things that aren't prayers but want to be. Then something moves behind me. A sound so soft it might have been the air apologizing for carrying it. Heavy, though. Weight on sand. A rhythm too careful to be the rest, too patient to be Asa, too kind to be the wind. Show yourself, I say, keeping my tone even. The revolver's in my lap, the maul within reach, but I don't move for either yet. Silence, then a voice, low and slow as the tide. Didn't mean to scare. The shape steps into the thin light. A man, huge, shoulders like the side of a barn, hair tangled into ropes. The firelight kisses a face too big for its own gentleness. Gren Bachman. I don't stand, not yet. I let the name roll through my teeth before I let it out. Gren? He nods once. You knew I'd come. No, I say. But I should have. He crouches near the edge of the light, like a bear trying to act like it belongs around people. His knees creak, and he grins small, shy. Can I? He gestures to the ground beside the flame. Sit, I tell him, though part of me doesn't want him that close. The other part already forgave him years ago and hates me for it. He lowers himself slow, careful, as if the dirt might break. He's got a crossbow slung across his back, wood darkened with oil and years. The bolts look handmade but deadly, fletching tied with care, stone tips carved with something like patience. Around the stock, strips of cloth hang loose. One's the same color as my mother's old shawl. He sees me see it, and looks away quick. Didn't want it to get lost. The fire pops once, like punctuation. I watch him a while before I speak again. You shouldn't be here. I know. Town banished you without saying the word. I know that, too. He picks up a pebble, rolls simple and honest. Didn't come for them, it between thick fingers. His voice is rough clay, then why? He looks up, eyes catching flame light. They're too soft for a man his size. Because you and her went where I didn't. I ain't good at letting people walk away without someone watching. Can't sleep otherwise. Still don't sleep. He shakes his head. Ain't earned it. That silence that follows isn't heavy. It's tired. It's lived too long. Asa stirs behind me. Her knife whispers free before her eyes are even open. When she sees him, the air around us curdles. She says, and that one word carries every hour she's spent imagining killing him. Gren doesn't move, doesn't reach for the bow, doesn't even look at her blade. Even in Asa, she stands, blade catching light. Don't talk to me like you didn't. Asa, I start, but she cuts me off with a glare that could peel paint. He doesn't flinch. I know what I did. You killed her, she spits. You were watching. That was your job. He nods slow. Was. And I failed it. That's not. She's shaking now, words choking on her tongue. You let her die. He stares at the ground. I did. I stepped between them because someone has to. Enough. Asa looks at me like I just betrayed her all over again. You don't get to decide when it's enough. I do tonight, I say. He's not the enemy. The hell he isn't. He saved me. You think that bullet came from the moon. That stalls her. The knife doesn't lower, but her breath stumbles. You don't know that. No, I say. But I know he's been watching from the tree line. Gren's eyes flick to mine, wide and ashamed. Didn't mean for you to see. I didn't, I tell him. But the wind told me. He blinks, like he doesn't know whether that's a joke or not. Asa finally lowers the blade, just enough. She doesn't sheath it. He follows us to close. I kill him. Gren nods. Fair. When she turns back to her bedroll, I motion toward the far edge of camp. You can stay. Out there. He nods again and stands. The movement is a small earthquake. Thank you, Silas. Don't thank me, I say. Just don't let her see you till I say. He goes without argument, climbing the ridge like it was built to fit his feet. When he's gone, the fire feels smaller, the night louder. I don't sleep. We travel in the grey before dawn, when the world hasn't decided what it is yet. Gren joins us without being asked, carrying both packs like it's nothing. Asa doesn't speak to him. I barely do. He hums sometimes, low tunes that sound like they were meant for bigger places. They make the air vibrate in your ribs. The wasteland rolls out around us. Skeletons of towers lean half-buried in the dirt, their shadows long enough to touch each other. The sky's the same color as old wounds. Every so often, Gren points to a track or a cyanide of mist. Animal, maybe human. His eyes catch things before thought does. You always see this much? I ask once. He shrugs. World talks loud if you ain't talking over it. What's it saying now? He squints at the horizon. Says the air's wrong. Rocks hum when the moon's high. Means something's moving beneath us. Asa laughs, sharp and short. You hear voices in dirt now? Gren just smiles small. Don't need to. Dirt got better stories than people. The day burns long. By dusk we find a dry riverbed and set camp. Asa skins a hare she caught, and Gren helps without speaking unless she asks for the knife. His hands are big but careful. She watches him, suspicious, but I see the twitch of curiosity she hides behind hate. Later, when the fire burns low, I catch Gren watching the flames the same way he used to watch the town from the trees, like it's something holy he doesn't belong to. Why'd you come, really? I ask again. He thinks about it a long time. Because someone had to. There's always someone. He shakes his head. Not always the right kind. He looks at me then, really looks. You hate me? I want to say yes. It'd be easy. It'd sound right. Instead, I say, I don't know. That's fair. Asa stirs, her voice from the dark. You should have died instead of her. Gren's eyes don't move from the fire. I did. Silence after that, thicker than dust. He doesn't mean it like poetry. He means it like truth. When the flames die, he lies down apart from us, staring at the sky. I watch him until sleep starts to win. The ridge hums under the night breeze, a sound like stone remembering thunder. And for the first time since leaving home, I start to think we might actually need him.